Oh yeah, no doubt about it, baby. The house that the Virgo built. I want to welcome everyone to that Virgo-ish. Check the description link for anything you need to know about your sis, any book and information, her day, and the life of an amazing Virgo. Whoa, Taurus, Capricorn, Earth sign, stand up. Fam, if I pick up on the energy, I'm letting it fly. Know that the truth will be exposed, so please leave your tax bracket outside. Please leave your ego outside and bring the right elevation in our situation. Triple click, like, subscribe, or bell. That way I can pick up on your energy, all my light workers, all my spiritual gangsters. Let's step into the spiritual realms and see what this is about for you, baby. Welcome back. Nah, man, ain't no way. Ain't no way Virgo made it through all of that. Ain't no way Virgo's doing all of this without doing something illegal. I know him. You don't know him like I do. Oh my goodness. It's a miracle. I wouldn't give a damn what you say. If Virgo is still living and breathing right now, it's some sort of a miracle, bitch. Someone's helping him. Virgo got some shit on the side. You see how people like to run their mouth? This is hard work, Virgo, for a motherfucker. I'm telling you, hard work being this nosy. You wearing me out, Virgo, switching shit up like this. It's because I'm glued. That's the only way a person would know that you have refrained from posting. I mean, first off, somebody just underestimated your hustle. That's where they got your feelings hurt. But the only way a person knows what you are doing or think they know what you are not doing is if they are constantly watching you. Get to this, baby. You are feeling better. There's more confidence. Virgo's more quiet shit. I know Virgo got that shmoney like that. Virgo's a stingy motherfucker. Who is this that violated you like that, Virgo? Who is this that is trying to figure you out again, Virgo? I'm letting you know, fam, if you open that door again, that person that crossed you had something to do with money, had something to do with your comfort. You can look out for a double cross, I'm telling you. I love your energy. It screams, I'm a motherfucking fighter, man. Some of you guys, all you do is, go to work and you come home. Some of you guys could work from home. Some of you guys know that living your lives this way, it may be boring to other motherfuckers, but I'm avoiding so much trauma that's not mine. I'm avoiding tragic situations that ain't got shit to do with me. I know you watch me. I can feel it. I know that you do. See, one way I know for sure is all of these motherfucking dummy accounts. I got motherfuckers now that I don't know that have little slide things to say in my comments. It's the side eye that I get when I'm in my community. It's just the way that I feel when I'm around certain family members. If you resonate with that, baby, messages for sure here for you. See, Virgo, with your energy, it piques game for you. That's where it piques your interest. When people start to switch up and how they move, it's just the energy is off. It's when a motherfucker, all of a sudden, that you used to be able to reach someone that would reply to your text messages. They start to clear out. That's them clearing their motherfucking tracks. And that's when bitches start to raise your suspicion. I'm going to tell you something, Virgo. A person feels like you are punishing them in some way. I mean that. This pullback, this I don't have much to say, maybe it's a one-word answer. Maybe it's you standing right next to this motherfucker and still not being fazed because you can see clear through them. They took that shit awfully personal. You have family that are taking you awfully personal. If a person, I'm telling you right now, if they just want to spin the block one more time, that's to check your temperature. That's for sure being fucking nosy. I wouldn't trust them at all. I'm going to put it to you like this, Virgo, as well. If you know, and it doesn't matter the circumstance, the relationship, if you know in your heart, baby, that you gave all that you could, it's time to let it go. And again, you have to stop beating yourself up about whatever has happened. Things have a way of replaying in your mind. Life is what it is. And when I look at this spread, I can just say, maybe it's just hard to put into words, and be careful that you're not taking those breaks, because I'm seeing workaholics out here, Virgo, and it's nothing wrong with that. that comes from certain experiences. I get that. Again, a motherfucker wouldn't understand until they had to walk a mile in your fucking shoes. I see you guys out here. September the 22nd. I'm looking at the 4th out here, the 1st, the 5th perhaps. Hey fam, I get it. Some days are harder than others. I see that also for some of my fam. Just a quick side note. I'm working like a motherfucker. This could be more than one job that you have, but it's like, damn, it's like I'm just barely staying afloat. But I'd rather do it this way. I have more peace of mind, and I know that spiritual support is there. I'm looking at the 12th eye here. You guys could have a 12-year-old. This could have something to do with the Sag. Everything about this spread says my privacy would be appreciated. You don't want me to snap on your motherfucking ass. Whoa. So when I say a person is watching you, that's exactly what a motherfucker's afraid of. When I say violation, let's go. Well, first of all, I feel like you will be susceptible to whatever this is that I have to say to you. All I need is just a couple of minutes of your time. A person has studied you long enough to understand your emotions, Virgo. This could have been a relationship situation. I'm looking at master number 33. You could be 33 years old. You can feel something. It's like, damn. It's better to keep these motherfuckers at a distance from me. Whoever's popping up in your mind's eye. I'm at a distance, but I know I'm at a safe distance. I gotta go completely no contact, especially if I plan on rebuilding my life and having something substantial. You could be born on the 9th of the month, the 10th of the month. I'm looking at both divine masculine, divine feminine. I hear, you know what, let's pause right here. Hey Virgo, center stage, let me holler at you. For my femmes real quick. Girl, you look good, I'm telling you. Some of you guys, man, you've really been taking care of yourselves. That hair is growing. You're seeing things grow for you. Your finances are growing. You feel more stable. There's a peace. Getting some great sleep. I'm talking about your skin looks good. You could be seeing your skin clear up. For my femmes, eating healthier. I see that my femmes right now, wherever you are, the climate is whatever it is. But now that it's getting hot outside, especially here in the U.S., you're eating lighter. Those fruits, those vegetables. Perhaps I'd rather have that parfait where I would have had something heavier. I see that it's important that self-care is something that you pride yourself on. You look good. But fam, when I look in your eyes, it's like some of you guys may be going through, I don't want to say depression, but feeling emotion at the moment. Again, 'tis the season. Something about family reunions. These could be family members that you don't speak to anymore. And that could have some of you guys feeling away. People that are toxic. And again, if you know that you've done all you could, beautiful sis, you can't have that around you. You damn sure can't have that around your new start message. And you can't have that around your kids because sooner or later, right, the real them is going to show up. Those true colors are going to show. And for my masculines, especially, if you guys are single, this is masculines or feminine, okay? Put it where it needs to go. You could be in new relationships. And if you are, I want to let you know that is a solid relationship. Let me say this, fam. It's the type of motherfucking person that will allow you to take all the time that you need where there's no pressure, message. If that's what you have been manifesting, you can cry on that motherfucker's shoulder, Virgo, when it's not going to go any further than that. That real love. That real love that you can feel love, right, masculine? For some of you guys, new businesses, after failed relationships, taking ownership of whatever took place, these could be children, family members, moving to a whole new city, a whole new county, taking a whole new outlook. I'm looking at new vehicles. Some of my masculines, you could be drivers for a living. You have to understand that you are worthy. And maybe these affirmations, I could see you all getting up in the morning. That could be something that's a ritual of yours, as you're shaving, as you're grooming, looking in the mirror. I am successful in all that I do. Masculine, it's like you have to talk yourselves into sometimes just wanting to take that extra step because I don't want to retreat back into that way of being, that way of thinking. And also, that can have you emotional. Not seeing family members and such amount of time, and this is for both brother, sister, masculine or feminine, that can play on your emotions. You know, it's important again that you give yourself credit for wherever you are in your life, brother, sister. If it was meant for you, it would have worked. And I want to get on this situation with whoever this ex is. You know, for some of my fam, you guys could be seeking further spiritual counsel. You could be spiritual counselors. You could be seeking therapy or counseling. And I want to commend you for that, especially after dealing with a motherfucker that I see, okay, you just out there. Maybe that's something that you guys say, motherfucker, you are just out there. I'm looking at a bitch that is a taco short of a combination plate. Virgo, the light is on, but nobody's home. I'm telling you, something about your home, a shake up in their foundation, a shake up in their home life. It's a real life situation out here. And you've been through that. You guys have moved on through that. So it's telling me that that real life situation, this person, that era of your life, it changed the fuck out of you. It's nothing wrong with being selfish with you if that's what you have to do. You time. I'm talking about boss moves. I'm talking about shit growing. I'm talking about Virgos out here working. Angel number 848, you guys could be seeing the Emperor. I wouldn't give a damn, brother. Sister, it doesn't matter your gender. Gender's non-specific in tarot to the Ace of Pentacles, to the Eight of Pentacles. Fam, it's all about work. But all work and no play makes Virgo a dull girl, boy. Now that could be the temptation, because flipping the motherfucking flapjack, if I don't maintain what it is that I'm doing, I'll end up dealing with a motherfucker like you, and I won't be able to get rid of your ass. So I feel you, Virgo. I overstand. This is alchemy. 11 energy, the 11th, the 12th of the month is out here. Opposing energy. The Page of Swords to the 3 of Swords to the 7 of Cups. Wow, okay. Now, the fact that you have made yourself available for more financial options, which is why you're not available for the bullshit, has a person ready to lie, and that's that motherfucking person that broke your heart, and that's that person that's damn sure down to spy any chance that I get. Now, this could be someone that you have an age difference with, perhaps someone that you have children with. This could be a motherfucker looking at this shit because, community asked anyone. You know, after finding out that you have invested so much of yourself in a mature way with someone who is available to anyone, that shit will make you run up under some motherfucking shadow work, okay? I see you guys doing that. So when I say give yourselves more credit, I mean the Emperor energy, the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. That's appreciating yourself, that's self-care, that's healing yourself, baby, that's value, self-respect, that's self-worth. Virgo, you damn right you can still color with a broken crayon. You damn right you know all about a support system, how strong that is, how real that is for you. So with the 7 of Cups, this person is so obsessed. Wow, okay, flag on the play. This is a nightmare. This is an era you'll never ever forget. I'm looking at the Devil, guys, to the 7 of Swords. Now, it's a person that got the gift of gab out here like a motherfucker. Wow, fat. The King of Wands on its forehead spinning now. You know, when you see the King of Wands, I hear that is a strong person, that is a go-getter, that's an optimistic person. This is a motherfucker that might look good, but stink like ass and grits, okay? Smelling like 2 booties and a foot out here, okay? And side note, he or she, I'm looking at a masculine energy. I would not give a damn what a person tells you with that Capricorn energy, him downstairs, and I get tempted by just about anything. Hey, with they pooped up booty. I'm letting you know straight up, this motherfucker is not telling the truth about their sexuality. Cleared up by the King of Swords. Heavy air is out here. And Aquarius, perhaps you guys have been dealing with. You guys perhaps could have been dealing with the Leo. It looks like 2 people. It looks like a past person, a cousin. A past person that love that they trying to keep undercover. A past person and another badass motherfucking person is out here thinking about sticking you up, taking something from you. You know, it's the power of the tongue for me. When I see the King of Wands on its forehead spinning, this was the type of motherfucker that may have had some good sex. This is the type of person that would get a good job, would just get any position. And as soon as they got their first check, you know what I'm saying? I'm quitting. I'm quitting in training. I don't like the supervisor. And I feel like I can just lay the fuck up on you. That's what a motherfucker's saying. I bet I can get in good. I bet Virgo won't be able to resist this. And when I say the power of the tongue, I sit around and I just run off at the mouth. These are dookie lips. Tooted up dookie lips. No snurred the fuck up out here, Virgo. Words are spells. That's what this is. I'm getting witch from this shit. Not a light witch. I'm talking about a dark witch. This has something to do with spirituality. You all could be readers. It's something about tarot out here. There's a person, a practitioner. This is giving me voodoo, hoodoo, witch doctor, that type of low vibrational ass shit. Trying to bond you. Trying to fuck you up, trying to confuse you, trying to fuck with your intuition, trying to have you to where you are just so fucked up in your mind that you can't make sound decisions. And if I can get physically close to you, even better. And when I say words or spells, this is what I'm saying to other people. It's about the intention that you set into the universe. You motherfucker better watch what they say. Tricking you, Virgo, with this Page of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Damn sure trying to trick you into saying something. Be careful, brother, sister. Reading some shit out loud. I promise you, this is cursing yourself with your own motherfucking tongue. And when I see this practitioner, this shit out here, this could be a spiritualist out this motherfucker that has done just that. You guys are making boss moves. These could be family members as well. You know, as soon as I'm able to get around Virgo, you know, they gullible, they are goofy. I'll be able to do this and that, and then that way I can get on. It's motherfuckers that want you to put them on, Virgo. Wow. While you guys are achieving your goals and you're setting these milestones for yourself and things are happening fast, I'm looking at the Eight of Wands. There's a person, this is damn sure online, that's calling other motherfuckers. It's someone that has other people that watch you as well. This is someone that's picking up a young person's device, their child's device, another motherfucker's device. I'm under their information. I'm under a dummy account. You guys, you know, if you just for shits and your motherfucking giggles, okay, you see an account, it just don't sit right with you. And okay, you click on that motherfucker and it's new. They may have a picture up message. This is for greed. And greed is a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Greed. Give me everything that I need. You gonna pick up this phone and as soon as you do, I got your ass. You know how it goes, you know, grown people. You understand, bruh. Those girls will be sitting up and at attention. She is rubbing your arm up and down, stroking you like that. I'm putting my hand on your thigh. Okay, I'm blowing kisses and that look. You got that masculine. That's some temptation for your ass. I'm just letting you know because for some of you guys, that could be why you got in that situation in the first place. Wow, sis, I'm reminding you of how good you look. I like the way that your ass sits up. I got my hand on the small of your back. The compliments, that shit's extra. And throughout those realizations, you realize when a motherfucker starts doing that shit, that's exactly when you trying to spit that game to my motherfucking ass, right, bruh, sis? But game recognized game with your trifling ass. Your ass is vindictive. Your ass is greedy as hell. And see, what this person is worried about, I'm just confirming it for you, baby, is that you're done. And when you're so done, you know, you can put a fork in motherfucking Virgo. I'm done with the secrets. You ain't nobody for me to hold on to shit. And if you don't tell the truth, bitch, I will. And that seems to have this motherfucker twisted up. It's something that you guys could speak about. It was about you having a need to make a sound decision for yourself. Something that you could accept. And you know, shit, if it's not working, why the fuck am I doing this again? I had to free myself. And baby, I'll expose that shit. It's something maybe that you, again, you didn't realize that you were saying something that you hit on, and maybe you just dismissed that motherfucker. And that's why. It's like, why even try with this shit? You ain't getting nothing from me. No energy, none. Your energy, Virgo, is just no interest, drive, and a motherfucker. When you are out and about, people may feel like you just kind of closed off. You just stay ahead. You could just like to wear your shades all the time, Virgo. You can feel the shade, Virgo. Now, this could be this individual because I'm looking at someone who likes to stay close to you. Fam, if you know my cards, I got my Keep It a Buck deck out. Can't even hold you. This is a person that may watch how you leave your house, what time you come in from work. Now, if this is a family member, someone you've co-parented with me, maybe this is a motherfucker that you put out. This could be a child. I'm trying to learn your schedule. It's something extreme that a motherfucker's thinking about. It's because you have just started to ghost everybody. I'm ignoring everyone, not just you. So it's that concern, that peak of the interest that should have been there when you were invested. You're ignoring everybody's calls. This motherfucker shouldn't feel special. It's hearsay. Maybe this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? People watching you for that reason. So be careful when I say faking online, fake accounts. This could also be a motherfucker that's faking online for approval. This could be a spiritualist out this bitch that's faking online, period. Whatever this is about, okay? When it's out here, I gotta let you know, fam. Because you have spiritual narcissists out this bitch as well. You have people, regardless of whatever gifts it is that they have, that could be catering, that could be driving cars, that could be nursing, that could be a motherfucker that's good with their hands. They'd rather see what someone else is doing, and I want to ride the fucking wave, and you guys know just like I do. Ain't no faking this fucking shit. It's some people that jump on this spiritual bandwagon because it's a fucking fad, just like a pair of clothes or some shit. If you understand, you understand. And this person understands that this is a finality. It doesn't feel the same anymore. Something about text, spam calls, you guys could be getting a lot of that as well. And that could also be, and I don't blame you, it's something I've been going through, a reason why you guys are screaming your calls. This is a complete change in phone number. It's not worth it by. This is you hanging up smooth in a motherfucker's face. Virgo, a very tough person. You are not for anyone manipulative, and let me pause right there. Because there's some super embellishment that's been taking place. This motherfucker just likes to make up lies. I see this is a dishonest person. You experienced it. When you were around this motherfucker, Virgo, you may have seen this person had this certain look, this certain glare. They would maybe just kind of look off in the fucking space. This could be a motherfucker that like to put their hands together. And just you could see their mind working overtime. This is the motherfucker that has people gang stalking you at the moment. It's like this person has some sort of ownership, claiming ownership over your energy. So be careful with that, because it's something about your resources that a person feels like they got ownership over as well. You outsmarted someone, and now this bitch is straight up butthurt. And when I say let's pause right there, fam. Okay, it's too many swords out this motherfucker. It has something to do with the person trying to work you into something that they've done, something that has to do with thievery, something that has to do with fraud. When the Hierophant comes out here, oh yeah, I'm damn sure speaking to a spiritual miracle, and you understand divine feminine, divine masculine. Your word is gone. You mean well, and you understand that you have protection around you, but you also understand that this motherfucker could have you caught up in some shit. Probation time. This could be a person that's either on probation or parole, with the Knight of Swords being out here, the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords. For sure could be dealing with an Aquarius, this Three of Swords, this Seven of Swords. Have you signed your name on some shit? Be careful also, these schemes and these scams out here with these spam calls, voice recognition, that type of shit. Motherfuckers editing shit, saying that you have approved for some shit to go down. You know, this could also be a motherfucker that's trying to use your identity or have another motherfucker do that as well, Virgo. The Ten of Swords to the Eight of Swords, the Hierophant, that's an institution. That's the motherfucking penitentiary. That's federal pressure. Because I'm too lazy with this King of Wands to go out here and get it myself. Side note, okay, this could be some of my Virgos as well. I put the energy where it needs to go. If you a guy in here, pump your brakes. You may have a thought of something. Hey, you know, it won't hurt to do something. Yes, the fucking will. Your ass will end up under a jail. And that's with love, baby. It's something that a person may feel like they know, something that they feel like they can hold over you, Virgo. There's a bitch that's hurt. I mean, you guys, the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor. You walking that fine line like a motherfucker. You trying to walk that straight and narrow. I'm looking at the Nine of Swords. 7, 8, 9. This is divine order, divine structure. Oh my goodness. And like I said, that could be the reason why this Three of Swords is out here. It's 7, 8 on 9, 7, 8 on 10, 7, 8 on everybody. 7 stays on 10, and that 7 is that sneaky motherfucker. It's something that you got fed up with, and it's somewhere where this bitch has you all the way fucked up. They got you fucked up like that, Virgo. They entangled you in a third-party situation. Now they're receiving karma for it, okay? And also for some of my fam, this is a person, you know, I'm a visual type of motherfucker. You know, you didn't realize I was that fucking weak will. I walked away from a marriage. I walked away. I prayed around. I prayed on the weak and the innocent. Oh my goodness. I played around in my marriage, in my relationship. And I decided to leave home for something that was in door number 1, door number 2, the 7 of Cups. And now there's no way that I can come back. When you go towards karma, please believe you're going to get stuck with something, get stuck with that shit. That has to play itself out, just like that relationship, right? That situation with this person had to play itself out. When you go towards other shit, it takes on a whole nother life of its own. That's how spooked this bitch is 3 times. I'm looking at a person that's not sleeping at night. This could be a person that's worried about jail time. This could be a person that has some warrants, municipal warrants. I'm not paying my motherfucking bills. This could be civil. Hey, you got 5 days, 3 days for you to get your shit, this bitch, and all that stinking shit in the back and get the fuck out. This is evictions out here. You'll never know it's that. I'm looking at 7, 1, 7. Strong fam, you guys could be seeing that. When I see the Emperor to the Ace of Pentacles, baby, not only should you not trust this bullshit, this is about the key things in your life. The name Kiara could be significant. Kiki, Keyshawn, Keisha, first, middle, last initial D. You know, in order to elevate, Virgo, don't pull yourselves back. This could also be my fam as well, dealing with addiction issues. You know, shit, I'm trying to quit smoking, sis. You know, I'm trying hard not to smoke as much weed, sis. Whenever I get around these motherfuckers, I find myself drinking, sis. I got you. Just let go of any fear. In order for you to elevate, Virgo, you have to know that you can do this. If anyone is trying to tempt you back to some shit that you know is long gone, been out of your fucking life, it's to fucking trap you, to bait you, to get something on you. Shit, we can be the hardest couple in the game. That type of shit, I wouldn't go for it, Virgo. I'm looking at a bitch that's having some strong mood swings out here because things are growing for you. I'm looking at the Ace of Pentacles again. Wow, cleared up by the Ace of Swords. 111 energy with the Hierophant being out here. You know, you're that bright light. You are the odd man in your motherfucking community. You guys could like to work with crystals. You guys could wear spiritual protection bracelets, beads. Hey, fam. Hey, go in that description link. Support your girl. Hit that link for all the spirits. I'm telling you, fam, you're on your manifestation journey. Something there for you. And thanks to all of you guys that have made your purchases. I really appreciate that. And thank you to all the spirits always for sponsoring this video. When I see this high priestess out here with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, I've already showed you, you little dumb bitch. But you just keep on reaching. I'm not interested in being a keeper at the motherfucking zoo. Don't make me call animal control. You're spiritual and you're practical. But you let a motherfucker know where to get the fuck off the bus at. Give me some channel messages for Virgo. all day long. I love it. For all Virgo placements, please and thank you. Everything that I need to see. And I want to say what up and thank you to all of the new amazing family. I see you guys. I appreciate all of your support. Hit that like, that subscribe if you have not. This platform is growing. That all bell comments are open. Damn, this is for someone. Wow. It says God is for you. Courage. Way to go. I mentioned something and I'm saying wow because it's like I got chills. Woo, spiritual gangster. You know, if you've thought about, like I said, maybe getting some family counseling. This could be a pastor. This could be someone at your church, someone that you trust, maybe online. You know, it's something that's really going to help you to be able to release, drop those shoulders. And, you know, side note, some of you guys who work in mental health services, you could be life coaches. But it says seeking professional help or trying to. Good for you. God is for you, baby. That's your confirmation. There's a stigma that's around mental illness. But fuck that shit. You know, we've all come from different backgrounds, social, economic dynamics, right? Genders. We sometimes become victim of the way that we're programmed. You gotta deprogram that computer, you know, the type of family dynamic where, you know, that's family business. We don't put people all in our family, which you need to go to a therapist for, a psychologist. You ain't crazy. You know, that shit, it keeps a family broken. It keeps a family stagnant. It keeps that hate and shit going that doesn't need to be there, right? And you don't have to do it for them. You do it for you. You ain't gotta let a motherfucker know that that is what you're doing, because I be damn, I mean that. A mental demise can lead to a physical demise. Let's keep this going. Ooh, this is deep for my fam. Channeled message. I'm looking at the health card, Virgo. So this is definitely a warning about your physical, mental, emotional well-being. And the physical, mental, emotional, and physical well-being of whoever this is. Something about institutions. Something about my fam being loyal to motherfuckers that may be locked up as well. For the expense for those phone calls, all of that shit. Did you help them get in that shit? I'm looking at a doctor out here. It says routine checkup, mental health, drug recovery. Congratulations to anyone that's doing something about their situation. That's right. You can complain about it all day, or you can do something about it. Sending you, the biggest hug and encouragement. But it says here, physician visit may be needed. This could be just a routine checkup for those of you guys. All you do is work and go home. You man the kids, you man and everything. You cooking, all that shit. Right, Virgo? Go get that blood pressure checked. Go get that physical. Go get those eyes checked. This could be vision. This could be dental. Or this could be this person. You know where to put this. It says a fucking prostitute. This is a man whore. You know what I'm saying? This is a bitch. I'm telling you, I got the back porch light on at night because I'm on my knees, bobbing and using my weave. I'm deep throating everything and I'm swallowing everything I came for. He got them lucky lips, sis. Masculine, I'm going to swallow you up. This is a hoe, and this for sure is an STD alert. Be careful. Poor sexual health out here, Virgo. It says cray cray. Now, I'm looking at a karmic feminine. This could be a feminine, someone that your person's stuck with. Put it where it needs to go. This could be a masculine. It says split personality. Multiple motherfuckers, but one person. Let me say that again. Oh, yeah. Split personalities. Multiple motherfuckers, but one person. Heavy Capricorn is out here. I'm looking at Leo. I'm looking at Aquarius. Okay, this motherfucker's looking up at the sky one fucking minute. And now the next minute, this bitch is looking over their shoulder, big Kool-Aid grit and cheesing and shit. Like I said, it was something that was so odd. This was a weird ass bitch. Baby, I'm looking at first, middle, last in this show S. GPS. Bank. Email. Spam. Again, double check. Guys, be careful, you know. Go ahead and take this survey. Anything like that, if it's too good to be true, it is. For my younger Virgos up in here, okay? Please keep your identity so protected. It says anything personal, social media, your accounts, devices, double check to be on the safe side. switching up passwords. I said that in the last message. Imperative Virgo. It says this is some old Maury shit. This is for my masculines, okay? Feminines, put this where it needs to go because somebody's lying. Somebody's trying to pin a child on another motherfucker. It could be someone in here right now that, okay, it's something about this that don't feel right. The chromosomes don't look like my shit. My family do. Okay, we got a big ass head. This motherfucker head small. You know what I'm saying? The family features. If you know, you know. Hey, it says this is some old Maury shit. Oh shit. The DNA says you are not the father. Okay? The Dana says you ain't the pappy. Hey fam, she lying. Okay, your sis, your friend, she fucking lying. Whoever he is, that is not his motherfucking kid. He just may think that shit. You know who this is for you. Final channel message. It's something about online. Something about an overflow of abundance for you guys. It's something about a specific personal touch that you have with this emperor. Ladies and gentlemen, to this Ace of Pentacles. Cyber trap. Be careful online. As soon as I can get you caught up and get you out the way, the better. Her bitch is that intimidated. I ain't leaving no evidence. This is someone that's trying to get rid of evidence again. Low key. Creeping around everything. It's that shit that you try to sweep the fuck under the rug, right? And you walk in a room and you can see that rug. It's a beautiful rug. It's a Persian rug. But what the fuck is that big ass hump that's in the middle? Bitch. I don't know who the fuck you think I am. I guess you think on my forehead it says duck, duck, goose. Pushing you to your fucking limits and fearful of your response. Are you going to say anything? Wow, fam. This person is just hoping to let bygones be bygones. But not realizing that you have really elevated past that. Elevation. I'm looking at increases in revenue. I'm looking at promotions. CEOs, CFOs, you guys could be putting in for those promotions on your job. These could be co-workers as well. I wouldn't give a damn, that business and pleasure intertwine and that can't work with you, Virgo. People will really think that you are a gully out this bitch. Like your name is Doomerville. You gotta stop putting other people's needs before you. Stop putting other people before you, period. Broken promises that I'm sorry, not sorry. Period. It's time to go, fam, when you get that gut feeling. And that gut feeling is everything. Well, they ass gotta go. And, for my fam that's here, motherfuckers really feel like you are this vulnerable bitch, Virgo. And for the sake of showing off, for the sake of fronting out this bitch, I'm gonna try this one more time. And please, this is just a warning for you guys to just take your time with anyone, with your hearts, so that you guys don't get hurt. Motherfucker feels like you really are that vulnerable and that you're really weak for them. For my fam, the way that this is going, with this Ace of Pentacles out here and this Ace of Swords being out here, it doesn't matter what kind of roadblocks, fam, what your finances may look like right now, fam. It's nothing but abundance. And this is adversity, triumph over financial adversity. This is you getting those approvals. This is you just, believing in yourselves and you seeing it in your minds. Virgo, now move like you already got that motherfucking shit. That type of manifesting energy for my strong fam. This is credit being improved. This is you having a better relationship with money. And this is also the reason why a person is that obsessed and can't get over you. This is self-acceptance. And with self-acceptance comes peace of mind. And with comes peace of mind and you got self-acceptance, you got all the room in the world, right, brother, sister, to let your hair down, to have that leg room, for shit to be shown to you. I'm not forcing this shit anymore. Right now, for anyone that was led to this platform. I love that, Virgo. Somebody gotta wake the fuck up. Ain't no more cloud of judgment out this bitch. I want to take a look at what's going on with my Virgos. All the Virgos agree on the Leo cusp. August 1st. Let's run it. I believe that's August the 23rd through the 30th. What are the messages, please? And thank you. August Virgos. Wow. Finances are working out beautifully. You guys could be seeing 222. I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles, strong fam, to the Queen of Pentacles. That's a steady paycheck that you have in a responsible balance on. You know, the internet is due on the 3rd. The rent is due between the 1st and the 5th. That mortgage, everything. This is having shit on auto pay. This is being able to live comfortably. This is you guys having options and where you want to vacation. That could be something that you're thinking about doing this summer for my fam. Something going down right now. I'm looking at the month of June. Something to do with the Gemini. This is someone want to patronize you. This could be also someone want to invest in you, just period. It's someone out here that sees you as divine feminine, divine masculine, that husband, wifey material. I'm going to meet you right there where you are and help to pour into you. Help to build you up. It's someone that sees that you are that motherfucking fighter, that constant go-getter. That on the side note, fam, with this Six of Pentacles, with this Queen of Pentacles, okay, you the queen out this bitch. And you still trying to figure out this and that, and you know, robbing Peter to pay Paul, and it may take you a couple of motherfucking paychecks to show up to where the fuck I'm at. And it's not that I'm looking down on your finances, but I would be backtracking. This is a love bomber. This is someone that wants you to give them money. This is someone that is out for your resources. This is someone that wants you to fund whatever their situation is right now at the moment. For all my Virgos, give me some channel messages, please, and thank you, or whoever this is. My Virgos, August Virgos, right there on the cusp. Let's go. It says the quieter you become. Oh yes, the more you can motherfucking hear, and that's exactly what I see, guys. I got that light seer's deck. Those ideas, you know, the less distractions. This is about peace and quiet. It's not that you're noise sensitive, but I don't need all that motherfucking rah-rah shit around me. Don't bring that loudmouth motherfucker around my house no more, because I mean that. I'm looking at a picture of your house confused. How are you keeping this shit up again? There it is. Virgo's doing something under the table. I'm looking at a picture of maybe a condo, an apartment building you could live in. Maybe it's a single family home. There's a person that does not get why all of these attempts either to contact you, to speak to you, to get your attention are not working. August Virgos, or whoever could resonate with this, the Ace of Swords, everything you hearing up in here ain't nothing but straight gangster truth. I am looking at Peeping Tom, the Page of Swords on steroids. It says stalker. This is a stalker ass motherfucker, and it says in the bushes. There's somebody around your house, somebody in the bushes, someone trying to hide their vehicle. Wow. It says hush. Keep it on the calm down. Hush. You guys may hear noises. It may be something that you sense. You may have those situations where, okay, you have that gift of foresight. It's a feeling that you get that makes you get your motherfucking ass up and go check those windows, those blinds, go and check on those kids. Whoa. August Virgos. Wee. Let's run it. For my September Virgos, I'm going to put these channel message cards right back in this deck and see if they come out again. See who could resonate with this. Let's go. Everything that I need to see. September Virgos. September the 1st. September the 22nd, Libra cusp, everyone is showing up. Virgos in August, the Libra cusp as well. I was getting ready to say something about legalities. Whoa, heartbroken and obsessed. The Three of Swords. My fam could be seeing 444. My beautiful fam. Whoa, you just really and truly are trying to stay away from this person. This could be an Aquarius right there on the Capricorn cusp. This is someone that is not only butthurt. I mean, this hemorrhoidal tissue has flared up to the point where I'm about to explode. Just, woo. Okay, this person, it's the type of heartbreak where it's like, ah! I mean that. It's a fucking screech out this bitch. This motherfucker that cries in the car. This the bitch that goes in the house and shit. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stay at the walls looking ass motherfucker and start punching walls and shit. This could be a bitch that used to hit your walls, put holes in your fucking walls. Damn sure put a hole in your heart. Mad as hell. Wow, something about the 30th. Now, you know, this is for September Virgos, August 30th. You guys can resonate with this as well. It's about your new start. Heavy Aquarius, Aries energy. That could be your sun, moon, or rising. Obsessed with having a new start with you. Obsessed with this new start that you have. Obsessed with just being a part of this happiness, this peace, this joy. I fucked this up so motherfucking bad. I need to just stick my head in between my legs and kiss my ass all the way goodbye. Without Virgo, I am so fucked up. Virgo knows just how fucked up I am. Virgo has no idea how fucked up I am, how fucked up I can get. This bitch is literally fucked up high as hell. I hear Virgo. I don't know if this person, just to cope with life, you know, because they have the opportunity as well to just go in another direction and try to put some roots down for themselves, just gets high, just drinks, or just all the above. What is this, a fucking drugaholic out this bitch? I mean that. It's like this person goes to Crackovania and then I daydream about being the best motherfucker I could be for you. The 3 of Swords to the Fool card to the Devil to the 10 of Cups. Major situation, major drug addictions out this motherfucker. This is not someone you can co-parent with. You know what, fam? I said something about legalities. This is a person that's so heartbroken for some of you all. I've told other people that, you know, you might smoke around your motherfucking kids. Hey, if you didn't roll that motherfucking shit up, September Virgos, if you didn't mix it up, if you didn't fix it, I would not partake. I'm telling you, I wouldn't even smoke with motherfuckers I used to smoke with. I wouldn't have a glass of wine with these bad ass motherfuckers because that's all I need, you know what I'm saying, to just try to do some damage in your life. The 10 of Cups, baby, that's one of my most favorite cards in the whole tarot deck, and I'm gonna tell you why. You can't get to that 10 without divine help. After the 3 of Swords, you just took a new route. You just rerouted yourselves, refreshed yourselves. This is alchemy, fam. And it's like you became obsessed with having, with this him downstairs, the best opportunity and outcome for you and yours. You had to be able to do this shit and box with your own motherfucking demons out this bitch in order to be this happy. Everyone has a light side and a dark side. I may have done some shit, I may have said some shit, you know what I'm saying, but that doesn't mean that I can't get my shit together. That 10 of Cups, the reason why I love that September Virgos is it's because straight up, man, that's not only all the abundance that you need, that's a happy fucking family. That's having a great rapport with your children, whoever lives in your household, those that are close to you, that God allows around you. But baby, that's all the happiness and awesome health and abundance that your heart and your hands can motherfucking hold. For all Virgos, I mean that shit. Let's keep this going. For any and all Virgos that are here right now. There's someone that wants to speak to you, but it was something obvious about this person. It's like they could never congratulate you. These are people that when you tell them something good that's going in your life, it could just be the smallest thing. Wow, you know what I'm saying? I was able to get on a payment plan with my utility bill. I was able to work this out. I was able to get approved for this car, for this home, this apartment. You know, that's good. And they hurry up and they switch the fucking subject. I'm right over your shoulder whether you know it or not. I'm going to tell you guys, those that have really just gotten really quiet all of a sudden, I wouldn't give a damn what they say, Virgo. They watch you like a motherfucker. These are people, it's like a mirror's been held up. I feel insecure and I feel inadequate with my own life based on the trials and tribulations that you have overcome in your life. We were right there together. We used to sit on the stoop together. We started out here at this job together. You know, but life happens. And you decided, baby, okay, because we're not in contact, that don't mean that I got a fucking problem with you, right? That just means that this is a part of my journey where I got to get out here and take my fucking L's and I can't have any fear. I got to get out here, sink or fucking swim. And if you're doing the same thing, I can't do nothing but be happy for you. When I think about you, even if we ended on not such a good note, I will think of you in positive energy. Baby, prayers up for you and yours. This motherfucker that watches what you do so that I can have something to talk about. With that 7 of Cups, I'm looking at the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Swords. Scorpio is out here. Leo is out here. Perhaps a Gemini and Aquarius. What this is saying to me is straight up, a lie is more entertaining than the truth. I just need a motherfucking rise out of you in some way. Totally intimidated. I'm looking at 2 people. Now, these could be friends. These could be motherfuckers for some of you all that you don't even know. First, middle, last, initial A. This is content creation. This is the creation, the reinvention of something that you've thought of. This is something that you took the blood, sweat, and tears to come up with the ideas. This is something that you financed, Fed. And this is you showing the motherfucker it doesn't matter what you have. You can still build from what you have. Intimidated by this strength. These are people that may want to patronize you, Virgo. Be careful of motherfuckers that may have been down for you, people that may have done business with you, but all of a sudden I've just disappeared. People who don't like shit. You know, not that you give a fuck, but damn, you're supposed to be someone, you know what I'm saying? I support you. If a bitch just all of a sudden starts switching up message, that motherfucker's jealous. So it's telling me that some of my fam, you could be seeing more followers. You could be getting more business, more recognition, more notoriety on your job, just in your appearance and something about your life. And I don't like this shit. I'm intimidated by this. Who, what, when, where, and why. That you have, Virgo, this outlook. Straight up. Who I date, what the fuck I do, when I fucking do it. Okay, where I do it, and why I do it. It's my fucking life. I do what the fuck I want to do. Baby, get the fuck out of my business. That shit, maybe it's something that people don't have the balls to say to you any motherfucking more. Woo! Something again about voodoo, hoodoo, something about love spells. That's what this is. Baby, looking at this wheel of fortune, destined for greatness. You put your mind on being great, Virgo, you'll do that. Just like this motherfucker. If this person put their mind on with this King of Wands on his forehead spinning him, or her again, this could be a family member, whoever, on maintaining solid employment, they'll do that shit. Or looking for something positive in their life, they'll do that shit. Okay, so you find what the fuck you looking for. And what this person is looking for you to pine and bitch and bellyache over the fact that they are just in and out your life. I need you to need me. This is dumbass motherfucker. And I'm saying that because you never ever gave a damn. This is just someone that made an ass out of themselves by assuming that you did. But I say, but hurt, baby. Feeling worse than stupid. Okay? This is stuck on stupid, looking for a clue. And these lustful thoughts. I'm looking at the magician out here for sure on his forehead spinning. Something didn't work with this 8 of Pentacles being out here. And baby, what happens? When you put that shit out there, right? It's coming right back to you. It's like a motherfucking boomerang. Go on and release that bitch if you want to, especially if you standing out in a wide open space. That hoe is coming the fuck back. It's been a reverse. So I'm having lustful thoughts and these tingling sensations and shit all in my nasty ass drawers and desires for your ass and shit. And I don't want this stinking bitch, this baby silverback no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want this played out motherfucker no more because he's broke now. You understand what I'm saying? I'm having strong sexual, physical cravings and I would not do it. Wow. Pulling back. Resisting the need to respond simply because this person needs your attention. And when you don't give them your attention, they get mad. How many times has this motherfucker popped up on your doorstep, brother, sister? How many times has this person just, okay, I haven't heard from them, it's been months, and then all of a sudden you get a fucking text or phone call. When you love the person you're with, you hold them the fuck down. When I see this out here, you guys may still feel angry, but it's more of a disappointment in this person for the choices that they fucking made. You know, you avoided not only tragedy, trauma, disruptions in your peace of mind and your finances, but you avoided so much dark shit. from going back to that dark fucking place. This person, the thoughts that they have is sinister. You know, with the Hierophant being out here, just about every fucking sword out this bitch. The 8, the 9, the 10. You know, and I'm still crazy. I'm still playing that fucking game. It's sick in the head. It's mental illness. It explains their behavior, point blank, period. It'll always be a disturbance. Whoever this ex is, this could be a motherfucker with the High Priestess being out here that just keeps popping up in your energy. I see those cord cuttings. They've worked. There's been an immediate backfire. Because, fam, when you release a motherfucker, when you cut those cords and you forgive a motherfucker, you gotta forgive yourself. And you can only do that with love, healing, and forgiveness. I'm looking at heavy Gemini, Sag, perhaps a fellow Virgo, Cancer you guys could be dealing with. You know, this is beautiful with the Hierophant through all of that shit. You know, I mean you no harm. I still truly want what's best for you. I see that you guys are making a beautiful comeback. And I see that the fight in you, that shit will not allow you to go back. Who's doing what? Oh my God. Whoever this is, Virgo will not ever be the same. And, you know, they got to pay like they motherfucking way. And karma is here to collect. You know, it does not send you a motherfucking notice. Next month on the 10th, be ready because karma's coming to knock on your door. That ain't how the fuck that shit works. I'm looking at the 13th of the month. Baby, before we jump into who's doing what, just, you know, proceeding with this, it's going to be toxic, but it's going to be tempting. You have to stand strong in your choice. This may be a long road for you, baby. It won't be easy. This could have been a violent situation. You know, self-preservation is a bitch. Difficult circumstances. But sliding through your DMs, the phone calls, the text, you know, all of that shit, it's going to put you right back where you fucking started. That feeling and the feeling that goes along with what you had, you know, when you dealt with this person, what that shit was like. So, baby, this is a person that will get their hands on your energy. This is a person that will get their hands on something about you and then change the story, the narrative always. So you know how it goes, you know. You could be sitting in a room full of motherfuckers and you can read something verbatim, black and white, right? A paragraph perhaps. And 3 or 4 people that's sitting in that room, everyone heard it, everyone took notes, but all 3 or 4 of them took something different from it. So there's your truth. That's all that matters, right? This motherfucker got their truth, whether it's lies or not. Let them have that, Virgo. Don't respond. That's all that matters, right? But hey, baby, the real truth lies in between. So you see how they're going to change that fucking narrative. And for my fam right now, you know, if you guys are feeling bored, experience, you know, that is something new. Embrace that shit. Again, you can let your hair down. You got that breathing room. This is nothing but a pathway to discover your purpose on earth with this Wheel of Fortune. Now who's doing what? Message. Oh, Lord. Shit. Now, any signs that come out for sure could be significant. Any initials, any born dates, baby, any addresses, put it where it needs to go. Now, you don't have to be a Virgo for this to resonate. This part of the message is a segment that we call Who's Doing What, baby, okay? This right here is how this could resonate with you personally. Let's run it. The 5th of the month. Something about a mature man and a stalker out the gate. Being stalked, fam. It says the 2nd. I see you guys out here. It says you are dealing with a trifling motherfucker. Colorful hair. You can have color in your hair. You could like to switch up your hair. Let's go. It could be this person. Libra moon. I got you, fam. It says something about your ex. It's the T. Motherfuckers are talking about this ex, or your ex is out here with their motherfucking pinkies up just trying to spill tea on you. Virgo, a lot of talk, a lot of movement. I'm telling you, it says this person wears hoodies often. Description. Now that could be you. You could like to wear hoodies as well. For my Virgos, it says something about a setup is coming to the light. With this High Priestess and this Hierophant being out here, please, fam, even if it feels uncomfortable. Your intuition is letting you know something. It's preventing you from being able to interact with these people for a reason. Message, okay? Stay safe out here. You guys could be dealing with the fellow earth sign. It's out here. Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn could be significant. It says dirty intent, dirty games, trying to win at all costs. Be careful. It says you learned something awful. You learn the awful truth about them. You could be 50 years old. You could be turning 50 years old this Virgo season. Angel number 555 or 515 could be significant. This could have something to do with the Taurus. The 15th of the month is out here. Description. Likes to wear cut off shorts. That could be you. Let's go fam. Something about a man bun. This came out a few messages ago. You could have dreads. Okay, ladies, that could be you as well. You like to wear your hair in a bun. You could have braids as well. Could have dreads, twist. 44 years old. Master number 444. Excuse me. Angel number 444. For my Virgos, you could be 44 years old. Something about an earth sign. Something about a person trying to disguise themselves as your true love. It's important that you notice the patterns and pay attention to them. For my fam, goddamn, I'm holding this one out. It says, baby, secure the bag. I'm looking at a bag, and it says the other man, other woman, mistress. Wow. Now, for some of you fam as well, this could have been a work affair. That type of a relationship, something that you learned about with this person, someone that they worked with. It says affair, side piece, secret lover, home wrecker. Baby, codependency is for sure a real issue here. Baby, you could be Latin or Hispanic. Thank you guys so much for being here. For all my Virgos, Sag in the North Node, it says a new version of you is required. The Wheel of Fortune. We've had those new starts. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Baby, for this new chapter, it has to be a whole new you, a whole new outlook. I called it domestic violence in this situation. Now, baby, something beautiful could be happening around Virgo season, September perhaps. Something about the fall. All of these motherfuckers are looking for you to fall. But that's exactly what's happening to them. The fall, the autumn could be significant. First, middle, last initial J. Something's going down. It says, please, fam, be careful. Don't find yourself in legal trouble or having jail issues fucking with this fucking bullshit. Damn, Pisces, Gemini, Capricorn could be significant. It says, this time, shit's different. That's because you are. Baby, stick to your guns. Baby, someone is torn. This way, that way. You guys could be from Houston. The name Latoya could be significant. Hey, something about you guys being lucky. Go and listen to that song, Torn. This way and that way. Shit. You know, if I leave this motherfucker, this bitch got a hold on me because, shit, that temperance card. Okay? Ain't no take backs. You stuck with that. You guys are really showing up in Earth Angel energy. It says broken. This person is. So they break promises, lives, and hearts. Baby, I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You have such a turnaround in your mindset when it comes to handling money. You know, people can say that you tight with motherfucking money. Baby, it's nothing wrong with putting money back for a rainy day as well when I see this Five of Pentacles in reverse. But you have released the need to always be in this lack mentality. You see your glass is overflowing. And I cannot vibe with no broke thinking ass motherfuckers, right? That's all a fucking energy. Remember, it said broken, so they break lives, promises, lives, and hearts. Family. Because right behind that, I'm looking at the money check, jackpot. It says money, honey. Unexpected income and abundance. Something about tarot. You could be a tarot reader, a mystic, an intuitive. You damn sure are accurate, baby, and you're seeing that your business is taking off. Thank you guys for being here. Strong light worker energy. But a person for sure, I'm telling you, Virgo, if you are watching tarot, you may have never ever thought that you'd be interested in tarot. This motherfucker is too. Someone's watching readings on you, and this is a tarot reader that's trying to put blockages in your way. But that's your number one fan. Hey, baby, side note, some of you guys could have had a reader slide up in your motherfucking comments. Watch these bitches, because these jealous hoes are showing you who they are. It's like they can't help but speak up and say something. Message. Woo. Heavy Sag energy. Heavy Aquarius energy. When I say greed is a motherfucker, okay? Even out here with some of these spiritualists. The midnight hours between 12 midnight and 2 a.m. Now, something about motherfucker doing some traveling out here, the 12th, the 2nd of the month. Now, 122, that could be an address. Angel number 120, you guys could be seeing as well. Optimism. It brings positive effects. That's feng shui, beautiful Virgos. Rearranging your rooms, decluttering. Okay, those honey-do lists. It says, don't be hindered by old, outdated habits. That's over. That mountain, you've moved that motherfucking mountain, fam. Start thinking about how hard that was. You know, that's what lets me know that the shit was such a traumatic event for you. It says, baby, get rid of those old habits that need to be changed. Today's obstacles are blessings in disguise. Baby, it's about tomorrow. The old has been replaced with new. Positive energy only, and that's people, places, things, situations, all of that. Everybody out west, what up? I see you guys, the west part of your country, your city. You could be viewing this from the west coast. I'm here in Seattle, Tacoma. What up to everyone in California as well? Baby, I am looking at Psycho. This is a psycho that trolls you. A picture of a fucking troll. Now, this motherfucker listens to music and shit. A house is not a home. It's back out here. I got that playlist on. Every song that's gonna make my ass cry at the drop of a dime. That's what I'm riding around listening to. So when I get the fucking balls to come and ring your doorbell and knock on your door or to hit you up, I gotta make sure I'm in fucking character and scene looking ass bitch. You know, sending you songs. I could see a bitch like this that used to send you songs, send you playlists and shit. Wow. You know, and if a person really wanted you like that, if they meant that shit, they had you, they could have poured into you like that then. That's what makes this motherfucker psycho. I ain't never leaving you alone. Scorpio is out here. Something about the month of November. Heavy Cancer. Past reconciliation, her ex-lover. I'm looking at someone that thinks that they a thug. It says this motherfucker is a thug. Again, Virgo's doing something strange to be where they are. They thugging and shit for my fam. First, middle, last initial P. This could be a person that is for the streets, that does illegal shit, that's on the run. Heavy warrants, Virgo moon. I got you, fam. And so does this successful energy that is following you. It's like that dollar bill is following you. This success is on your ass. Receive it. Know that you deserve it. Success, success, success is going to make you so happy. It says there's a feminine with her eyes on you at all times, baby. It says someone's trying to mess with your money, your finances, and they got a thing for literally loving them and leaving them for dead. It says, what the fuck? Caution. With the Ten of Swords being out here, wow. One secret is, this shit makes me just want to throw up all kind of chicken grease and cream or wheat. This is nasty. Brother, sister. Says, likes them young. Chester. Chestet. Child molester. Secretive, okay? Wow. So please, know that this motherfucker has no moral compass. That's disgusting. And you know, again, I'm sending hugs to my family's traumatic experiences. You guys could have dealt with sexual abuse. This could have been something that went on in a family situation. It's out here for a reason. But so is the Most High God carrying you through. It says be brave and observant. First, middle, last initial D. Studies you, then tries to compete with you. It says this person's crazy. I heard, I know that you've been looking for me. Here I go. Oh shit, somebody been looking for you. Mystics. It's a mystery around you. You could be from New Orleans. Virgo don't put roots on me. That's what this shit is with this voodoo, this motherfucker out here. All I can do is think about Virgo and drive past their motherfucking house. Wow, you return that shit and it's hit them. Just confirming it. Baby, anyone that's tried to play with your money could be dealing with the Taurus. Is your rising sign in Aries, Gemini, Scorpio, Capricorn? Perhaps this person, I got you, because it says bad business, bankrupt, broke. Bad money management, empty pockets. Now this person could have had to file for, that Chapter 7 bankruptcy. This could be you guys as well. Put it where it needs to go. Maybe something that you're thinking about doing for that reset. Baby, it says you notice you're getting more attention. Baby, whatever your situation is. You've been seeing angel number 2. Two. That could be an address, partnerships and balance. Pay attention to the new people entering your life. Woo! New opportunities, networking opportunities, Virgo, and you deserve it. Don't be afraid, baby. Go. You know, if you guys want to go and join that country club, go and do that. Always balance your time and energy in existing relationships. Wow, and any new niggas, okay, that part. Woo, vet these motherfuckers, Virgo. It says you have been attracting animals. Haven't seen this in a while. Been seeing stray cats, stray dogs perhaps. Rabbits. Messages here for you, September the 11th. I'm looking at the fall, and baby, I'm looking at the spring. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Well, motherfucker wants you bad. I'm telling you, that playlist is rolling. Now, that could be a name, spring. Something about spring rolls as well. You guys eating right, and you could like to have spring rolls. Beautiful fam. Something about the springtime. It says you felt, you thought it, now trust it. Been fucking around. This bitch got a sneaky link. Her red car, her red vehicle. Libra rising, Leo sun. Could have messages here. First, middle, last, initial K. It says, motherfucker, surprise you doing this. Baby, this could be an address, but I'm looking at angel number 1111. You go through many, but this is a spiritual awakening, and it's reminding you that things may be tough, but you're on the right path. Something about a Scorpio, the 19th born date. First, middle, last, initial I, B, E, or C. British Columbia could be significant. Those initials could be significant. Motherfucker wants to come back. You know, side note, these are certainly some very sensitive times that we're living in, sensitive things that are happening in our world. And, you know, prayers up for the whole world. But if you can hear this is something that maybe you've seen, something maybe that you dealt with, or this person. I'm looking at ICE and law enforcement being out here. You know, that would be something that this individual's worried about. And you know, again, it don't matter your color, your creed. It don't matter your sign, it only matters your mind. But baby, you can rewind. We've had Hispanic or Latin out here, sending love to the whole world. Someone feels like you're being cold, Virgo. It says, a motherfucker at the moment clearing up the 10 of swords is throwing rocks and boulders. Baby, throwing stones like that, trying to hide their hands. It says it's total bullshit. Betrayal, expected, deception, manipulation, and lies. It says this is a con artist. The Eastern time zone. What up, fat? You could be on the east side of wherever you are right now. Thank you all for viewing this. It says this person is really on some fuck shit. And it says your energy is fuck some social media shit. I'm the shit in real life. I'm so good with me. I'll hit that record button when it's time to make some money. I'll check that email, that Gmail when it's time to make some money. Okay? Business only. I got you, Virgo. You run a tight ship. Aquarius, Virgo, Leo, or Sag could be significant. Hell no. It says doesn't want to claim you in public. The 20th born date. Right there on the Libra cusp of showing up strong. The 20th could be significant. It says some people have it. Facts, and face it. Some people motherfucking don't. I told you, you are a very rare commodity. Very mysterious. Woo, it's sexy. For my Virgos, the cusp of sensitivity. Something about a February Aquarius. The born date 15th through the 21st, Aquarius Pisces cusp. Now those could be your dates of birth as well. I'm looking at the 16th, the 12th, the 3rd, the 28th, the 23rd. Says something is deep rooted. Roots, Virgo. And you guys are alchemizing your way through everything. When I seen that magician card out here, baby, it's like you sent that shit back. You transmute energy. You took all of that negativity and you turned it into a masterpiece. Baby, I gotta salute you for that. It says this vibe, the worry, the uneasy feeling. What the fuck is this energy? Somebody is trying to send you some dark ass motherfucking shit. Make sure that you guys are staying protected. I'm telling you, the late afternoon hours between 2 and 4 p.m. Specific times there. Aquarius, Aries energy, and this worry, the vibe, the feeling, this person really does feel like you've done something to them. There are people that have discovered that some of you guys read tarot and scared than a motherfucker of you. They stand the fuck back. I'm telling you, Virgo, if a person pops up in your energy and you haven't been around them, you start thinking about a certain motherfucking reader, a certain motherfucking person. It's straight gangster facts. That ain't no circumstance, baby. Cut that motherfucker. Because it's something about you that they are enamored with. We bringing your enemies to the forefront. Something about an Aries versus all signs. It says, I'm not telling a soul about my abundance, my new career, business ventures, move in silence. Baby, the color yellow is out here. You guys could be rocking that color yellow. That starseed energy. It's a brightness that is around you, that aura. Success, confidence, optimism, excitement, and happiness. Beautiful, fab. Laying all the cards on the fucking table. I'm gonna let you know this is what I did, that's what I did, but I'm still working someone else into the fucking fold. No ownership whatsoever. Angel number 777. Rapid soul development that comes from challenging times. I'm speaking to you, baby. Jackpot, it says you've had the money checked, and it says that you're not telling the soul about your abundance. Expect it. New career, business ventures. Keep it to yourself. You are getting ready to have such an influx in your business and your assets. Something about that last sexual encounter. Oh my goodness. It says third party bullshit, love affair, interference, a third wheel for my family. It says ask for the help that you need. I'm looking at the 7 of Wands, 777 energy. You guys are defending yourselves. You're standing up for yourselves, your kids, what you stand for. But sometimes you feel like, man, I wasn't doing all this shit. You just wearing yourselves out, working and shit. Would nobody else help me? I don't have any help, baby. Ask for the help that you need, that divine help that you need, Virgo. I love you. I'm praying you through, fam. It says description, a goatee, facial hair, her mustache. Okay, that could be this individual. It could be a bearded lady out this motherfucker. It says someone's looking to invest in your business. Expect increases. Sag, Cancer, Taurus, Gemini, social media fake profiles. Behind the scenes ass motherfuckers. It says jealousy. And it says here this person misses and loves talking to you. It says it's none of their business. Something about an Aquarius. The 12th, the 29th, the 3rd, the 17th, the 23rd of the motherfucking month. I'm looking at stress. Tried to cause mental problems for you purposely. Uses people and then avoids them by playing mind games with them. Wow. Divine feminine, I see you out here, baby. Be careful. I mean specific times. Now, these could be times and hours that I'm calling out that you guys leave from work or go to work. The mid-afternoon hours between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Very specific. Something about honesty. Got this motherfucker. I got him, Virgo. If you're single, you're saying be cautious. Message. Especially if you guys are single, right? If you have a significant other, family members, let them know. Pretty much, you ain't gotta let them know everything you're doing, but how you're moving, how you're coming and going. Hey, I just left from work. You know, a text or something like that. Maybe a neighbor. Hey, you know, just kind of look out for my car as I come and go. Family, with the Hierophant, the High Priestess, it says study a birth natal chart to know and understand who you are. For my family, if that's something that you guys are interested in, diving into your birth natal charts, baby, hit me up. Hit that Gmail. I got you. This could be a person that likes to drink. This for sure could be a drug abuser, an alcoholic. I'm looking at Virginia out here. This could be a motherfucker that likes vodka. You could be from Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Kansas. Oklahoma City. First, middle, last initial, V. Oh, baby, somebody's on that vodka. Somebody's on that bottle. And somebody is funky as fuck. I'm looking at B.O., body odor. Baby, C, K could be significant. The 1st, the 7th, the 15th, or the 12th is out here. Superficial charm, something about a Leo. I'm telling you, that lackluster shit, baby, you're not down for that. This will be a wishy-washy motherfucker. On the surface ass motherfucker, you've been seeing angel number 333. I got you, baby. Messages here for you. Approaching your dreams, it says fast. Release the burdens. Around your finances, have that faith. Remember, Father, all in thy hands. That could be a name. That's such a beautiful name. All is working out. The 6th born date could be significant. I see you. Alabama, Virginia, Louisiana. Something about a tarot reader. It says something about a known tarot reader. You could be a known tarot reader. It could be a known tarot reader that's going through this, baby. It could be a known tarot reader that's jealous than a motherfucker. Piercings. Description. You could have piercings, belly button. You could have several piercings around your ear. This person could, a nose piercing. It says, hell yeah, they're against you. Fam, you got a life. You actually got shit going for you. It says here that you laugh at this bitch. I'm looking at Aquarius and Leo. You guys were damn sure complete and total opposites. This person did a good job of trying to front like they was down, but Virgo couldn't keep up. It says, if there's clear resistance, don't take actions. I'm looking at the sun. So all has been revealed to you. What a way to evolve. And choose to stay happy. That's a motherfucking choice. Wow. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It says the damage is done. First, middle, last initial, I, T, B, or V could be significant. I'm seeing you out here as well, divine masculine. We've had divine feminine Virgos. I'm looking at Virgo versus all signs. You guys could be dealing with the fellow Virgo that has jealous intent. You guys could be dealing with the fellow Virgo that's trying to send dark magic your way. You guys could be dealing with the fucking Virgo that's trying to stay behind the scenes and do some deceptive ass shit, like put legalities in your way, stalk you from dummy accounts. Between the ages of 47 and 56. I got you, fam. Hey, baby. I put everybody on blast, okay? It's low vibrational Virgos. It's low vibrational everyone. If you a guy to here, I got your back. It says the tension. I know all about that. It says that shit was so thick, especially socially. When there's a one-on-one vibe, I told you pick up on that energy. It says, baby, you are mysterious. And I'm looking at the 5 of Swords, which has a person just dead set on being as revengeful and conniving as I possibly can. First, middle, last initial, R or Y. It says that change that you seek is up to you. What this is saying is that don't miss out on this opportunity. Not everybody can go with you, motherfucking Virgo. This is about you being happy. And so whatever those memories are, whatever happened then, that has to go. It really has to. It could be people trying to guilt you, that guilt trip as well with that 5 of Swords, because you are so different and uninterested. Something about the holidays. Baby, you guys could be planning to have a beautiful holiday. Christmas vacation, Thanksgiving vacation. This person may turn up around the holidays with a sob story. It could be the last time you saw this person also, with all this family being out here. Okay? Count from 10 backwards, Virgo. These could be family reunions coming up. The next holiday, the 4th of July. It says something needs to be addressed now. I got you. First, middle, last initial, Z. And again, something about the holidays and family. It could be this past person, but it says a person is reaching, took what you said and ran with it. I got you. And that's all they gonna do, sis. I see you, fam. Says, I'm trying to sustain myself. The blame game. That's what's disrespectful. Do you see how low this bitch is going to go with this shit? I cannot. For my Virgos, it says you feel like someone is stalking you. There's someone that's lurking. I'm just confirming your feelings for you. Obsession, digging, inspiring, definitely stalking you. For my fam, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to this message. And this one right here, I'm going to definitely have to go back and peep this myself. Thank you, all our spirits, for sponsoring this video and all of the new family that's come through. Love y'all down. All the A1s, de unos, I love y'all down. Man, abundance and amazing health to you and your families. May the Most High bless you and keep you always. Let's run it. Who's doing what? For my fam's highest good. 10 years of bad karma. 10-10 energy. That's a whole nother cycle of going down through there for my Virgos. You see what's going on with this person. Those return to senders are damn sure working. Wow. It says something about a sex tape, Virgo. the setups, the traps. Now, shit like that is illegal if a person is trying to release pictures, any interactions that you had when you dealt with them. That's a low blow. Motherfuckers will find themselves in jail for shit like that. Especially if a bitch trying to make some money off of that shit. He says, baby, I don't say shit to you, bitch, because I don't want to laugh in your motherfucking face. How does it feel? With that 10 years of bad karma? Not too motherfucking good. That's a tough lick right there. Oh, my fair. It says boundaries against the devil. Wow. It says even the protection from yourself in your own temptations. You know this. That's something that needs to be addressed now. We're going to take a look at that as soon as we're done with this. It says this bitch got food stamp budget, but Prada taste. Greedy motherfucker alert. Or motherfuckers. Okay, could be plural. Baby, keep your alerts on. Turn your location off. Go double check that, Virgo. Right now, while you're listening to me or when you get done listening to this. True Finder. People are trying to do those searches. Getting your physical address, your contact information. People search address, spy, phone, background, criminal, credit. Looking into another. Notifications, it says some of you guys are receiving them. Intuition, it says stay away from spam. Wow. Final message, who's doing what? Smile more. There you go. Put a smile on your face. There you go, Virgo. Put a smile in your heart. And accept that sugar from me. I love you. Now let's take a look at what needs to be addressed right now for my fam's higher school. I got my oracle deck set. Let's take a look at right now what needs to be addressed. What is it that you need to know? What do you need to be reminded of for my Virgos? Thank you so much. Looks like we got 2. We got 3. Wow. First card out. Heavy Capricorn energy. That could be your sun, moon, rising, north node. You could be dealing with the Capricorn. The 22nd can resonate with this stroke. I'm looking at a picture of Aaliyah. It says angel. You have a spirit guide that protects you at all times. Virgo, you may feel like you're by yourself. I promise you, fam, you never are. And you guys are showing up in Earth Angel. You are chosen. It's always an honor and a pleasure to do your message. And fam, I got my Keep It a Bug deck just to clear that up. Something needs to be addressed now. It's a person that's reflecting. I'm looking at a person that for sure could be having some bouts with depression, mental illness. When life is life. Because this person is pacing back and forth. This could be a person that's in rehab that needs rehab. Because I swear whoever this is has a real substance problem. Says, baby, everybody can't go with you. This is your life's purpose. And I'm looking at angel. First, middle, last, initial A. Could be significant. Something needs to be addressed now. Let me holler at you, Virgo. Wow. Your energy really is rare. It says our timing isn't God's timing. Baby, if you would have gotten what you asked for then, it may have cost you your very life. Divine timing. Now you understand why that didn't work out. Deep. Something to think about. Nice extended bonus for my Virgos. Like, subscribe. Later, Kate.